So guys, I've bought a new camera and it's the Sony a7R Mark III and I bought it in 2020 when I knew that the Sony a7S III was gonna come out and this Canon EOS R5 was gonna come out, but still I went ahead and bought this one. But why Sony? Well, I'm gonna tell you that right now. See, the number one thing I was looking for in the camera was amazing stills and really good video as well. And this camera seemed to have passed every check on that list. This camera shoots 42 megapixel stills and 4K 24 frames per second and 30 frames per second, and it also shoots 120 frames per second in slow motion. And these all were very big must-haves for me from a camera. And at the time, the EOS R was not that appealing to me because of those reasons. It shot 4K, but it had a huge crop, so that took away the wow factor of it. And this camera was just sitting there in the sweet spot, so I went ahead and bought it. There are some untold truths about these cameras that a lot of people don't know about, I think, because I didn't know about them till I bought this camera. One of them is that this camera can double as an SD card reader for any SD card that you have. My Zoom H5 files, I transfer it from this camera via a USB-C cable, which saved me a lot of money in buying a separate SD card reader. People say there are problems with the Sony cameras regarding their color science. Well, this was easily fixed for me because EOS HD sells these picture profile settings which emulates Canon's colors, and so far everything looks so good. Does it? Well, there was one problem with this camera that I really wish it didn't have, but the A7S III solves it. This shoots 4K, but it shoots it in 8-bit at 100 megabits per second. 8-bit is a good codec for YouTube, but if you're looking to do some heavy grading, I would suggest just go ahead with the Sony a7S III. So should you buy this camera in 2020? Well, it depends all upon you. If this camera checks everything on your camera buying list, well then yes, go ahead and buy it. This is a phenomenal camera and it will not disappoint you. I have done some shoots on this camera, one of which was with a fashion designer in Hyderabad, and the pictures were amazing and the client was not disappointed at all. So I have no more complaints about this camera, and I really love how it works and what it has to offer. And if you think it checks every box on your list, then yes, go ahead and buy it. This is a phenomenal camera. Well, yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.